All right. Come on, let's talk about it. Obviously, we got some good news. We've been documenting this crypto Ponzi scam since it got started, before it got started. But before I go into that, look, make sure you're saving in physical silver and gold, okay? Especially in these times right now where we are in this economy. You want to get real physical assets. Click the link in the description of this video or go to runwithrick.com. Click on gold and silver and start getting gold and silver at cost. We have the best prices for these assets and we'll deliver it to your home. So look, I got excited when somebody sent this to me, okay? In regards to this crypto Ponzi scheme called GS Partners, all right? And we got some good news that investors are going to be getting their refunds, okay? So we got about 5 states that have reached a settlement. And you guys, you know, for those who've been following me throughout the years, you know that I've been calling GS Partners a crypto Ponzi scheme and a scam. You know that I went after their top marketers and recruiters, Michael Dalco and others, okay, and for the false and the lies that they were telling people, and even myself, you know, who has lost over $60,000 through their GSB IPO vouchers, okay, because Michael Dalco told me to move my vouchers over there from the previous company, right? Exposing, trying to tell people that this is a crypto Ponzi scam, stay away from it. But today I'm excited to hear that some people are going to get their money back, okay? Because that was the whole point. Some people are going to get their money back. So let me just pull up this article that goes over what's going on. So here's the update, right? Like this out, share this out. So we have, and let me make sure you guys can see this here clearly. Okay, awesome. So we got 5 U.S. states reach a settlement with GS Partners, investors to get full refunds. Okay, so that's some very good news. You know, I hate that people even got scammed by GS Partners because I knew it was a scam from day one. You know, and I told them, but you know, unfortunately, you know, this is a relationship business, and you trust certain people. A lot of people trusted Michael Dalco, and you know, at that time, I trusted Michael Dalco, and but as I did my further investigation and through further conversations with others, I realized that this was a scam. But, you know, Dalco and other leaders, they didn't care. They cared about making money. They cared about taking money from the people, and they called that making money. But you can see the Texas State Securities Board spearheaded the investigation and subsequent settlement with GS Partners and its owner, Josip Heit. This is of September 9th, 2024. So here we have 5 U.S. states have reached a settlement agreement with GS Partners, the European operation behind several crypto investment schemes, okay, because they kept coming out with one after the other. One crypto investment scheme comes down, oh, we have a new thing. And unfortunately, people who had their money in the old thing that went down, trying to get their money out, will put their money into the new thing and create a whole nother bubble, a whole nother scam, and it just kept recycling. But I'll continue reading. It says, including tokenized investments in a Dubai skyscraper that will see investors get 100% of their money back, according to a Monday announcement from the Texas State Securities Board. Okay, the exact size of the alleged scheme is unknown, but the operation itself claimed to have done $1 billion in sales as of last September, 1 month before the collection of state security regulators, spearheaded by Texas, began investigating GS Partners owner Josip Heit and his companies. Starting in mid-November, regulators in 10 U.S. states and 1 Canadian province filed enforcement actions against Heit and his companies. And even at this time, you know, unfortunately, some people, you know, were saying, oh, it's not a Ponzi scheme. Oh, it's not a scam. Oh, Josip Heit has a plan. You guys are going to see. He's going to beat them, all this and that. You know, drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, it was some serious hardcore Kool-Aid drinkers. But do you see any of them coming out? You know, that's the problem that I have. You know, none of the people who've made the money, even the people who've been scammed, none of them come out and say, hey, I was wrong, or, you know, just anything to kind of acknowledge what has taken place. But they were so, you know, strong and advocating, you know, that this was legit and what it was. And now you don't hear anything from them. You don't see no social media. You don't see none of these people who are in GS Partners saying, you know, hey, we were wrong. We apologize. No character, no integrity, no morals. So remember who these people are. You know, the fraud monies and all these people that was talking about, oh, we don't know what we're talking about. This, how is it a Ponzi scheme when we still getting paid out? Well, you ain't getting paid out no more, brother. So do you realize that today it was a Ponzi scheme? I don't see you doing a video acknowledging that. So this is what we talk about integrity in this space, right? So be careful who you listen to, who you follow in the next Ponzi scheme that they're going to promote, right? Even a good brother, you know, I talked to some brother, Eric Teray, he's got something going on. I said, brother, that thing is a Ponzi scheme you're doing. A lot of times people don't care. They just want to get commission. So you got to watch out. You got to watch out for those type of people, right? So filed enforcement actions against Josip Heit and his companies, alleging fraud and ordering them to immediately cease and desist selling securities. So GS Partners, okay, GS Partner is now a defunct multi-level marketing scheme that used a network of promoters, okay, Team Freedom, okay, all these people who was hating on me and upset with me and talking bad about me behind closed doors because I'm telling the truth, because I'm exposing what's obviously a Ponzi scheme and a scam that's allowing y'all to make hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars from scamming people. But there are people on the other end of that who really got hurt. But I'm glad some people are going to get their money back today, right? So network of promoters and celebrity spokespeople. Oh, yeah, we got Floyd Mayweather, including professional boxer Floyd Mayweather, to sell would-be investors a variety of crypto-related investments promising lucrative returns. I mean, the stuff that they were telling people, I was just like, are you guys serious? You guys are really believing this? You really trust these people? They didn't even know who Josip Heit was. This is the whole problem that I had from the beginning. Josip Heit came and stole Harold Sykes' company, set it up, a takeover, and then paid Michael Dalco and Nathan Nakos and other top marketers in Karabars and paid them in Bitcoin to come over to GS Partners. And they went recruiting everybody out of the company into that scam GS Partners. Why? For money, for profit, right? They didn't care about the people. They did it for money, right? Greed. So these investments included plots of virtual land. Oh yeah. Who remembers that BS? And a staking pool. And I don't know what that says. Erstwhile. I'm not sure. Lydian's World. Oh yeah, they was going crazy about this Lydian's World. And you could be an ambassador in Lydian's World. Metaverse, my ass. A purportedly gold-backed crypto token and vouchers allegedly representing tokenized shares in a skyscraper in Dubai. Yeah, it is XLT crap. And people told them, you know, even people, I talked to some people, I don't know why people, you know, get even people like Lucky Rico. He got caught up in the Kool-Aid. I said, Rico, he went to Dubai and they get all, you know, the gloss goes over their eye. They just get all, you know, they lose their senses. When people go to Dubai and these companies wine and dine them and put the face of their company on a skyscraper, all logic goes out the window. I say, brother, we've been talking about this thing for how long? You know that was a scam. Same thing with the good brother Steve. I said, look, you know, we've been talking about that, man. You know that thing, they scamming people, man. They went after the money. It's horrible, young. It's horrible. Investors were allegedly told that the vouchers, each representing 1 square inch of the 36th floor tower, described a glorious skyscraper inspired by the winds of the desert and radiates majesty as it shines under the burning sun, would allow them to make passive income from the leasing of units. When GS Partners failed to reach their goal of $175 million in sales, the value of the vouchers plummeted to near zero. You know, it was a crazy time, man. I'm telling you. And I remember when all this was going on, all the hype about and you know, and Josip Heit, we got the Dubai family, and he brought these managers on stage, and they're signing documents and making it look real legit. And we're trying to explain to people that this is a master con artist. He's a master con artist, right? But they fell for it. The warning signs were there. But people kept following their leadership and the Dalcos who were fleecing everybody, making millions of dollars. Bought him a little $2.5 million house in Atlanta from scamming. Be careful about people who are successful financially. You don't know how they got their funds. And just because somebody is a millionaire or multimillionaire doesn't mean they got it legitimately, with ethics and morals and decency. A lot of people don't care. They just will scam you just to get rich and wealthy. Okay. As part of the settlement agreement, Texas, Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, and Georgia have reached with Heit and his companies. All civil claims against GS Partners have been settled and investigations dropped. And in exchange, GS Partners will refund 100% of investments made by clients in settling states. We hope that's going to take place. We'll see if it happens. Okay. Joe Rotunda, enforcement director at the Texas State Securities Board, told CoinDesk that getting customers' money back was a priority for his agency. It is highly unusual to be able not just to provide material financial relief, but to provide 100% financial relief. Okay. He said that's something that we as state regulators have always talked about. When these opportunities come up, we have to go for them. Okay. Regulators in settling states waive their ability to go after financial penalties payable to their agencies. Civil fines are a common outcome of many state and federal enforcement actions, but Rotunda said his agency priority was Texas investors. So this is a start, folks. We might see this in more states, and this is on a state level, okay? It's just a matter of priorities. Our priorities was getting recovery for clients. That's a great priority, man, because especially right now, people need that money. I'm sure people need that money in this economy right now, okay? The idea of taking their assets and sending them to the state as a monetary penalty really just makes my stomach turn. So we were happy to waive the allegations of fraud if that meant the opportunity to get back 100% of client deposits, okay? The settlement agreement does not preclude non-participating states or federal regulators from pursuing civil or criminal investigations against Heit and his company. That's a key part, folks. It's not over. And trust and believe is they're watching them, and we can still see some jail time for a lot of the major actors in this, which needs to take place. Because I've still not seen any kind of resentment, no apologies, no nothing online acknowledging what they were a part of and the people and families that they've hurt. How many people have lost money because of the scam that they were promoting, that people told them it was a scam. Same thing with Brother Ben X. I told Brother Ben X from the beginning, got the nation in there and all those people. I said, Brother Ben X, I talked to his uncle and I told him, I said, you guys are participating in a crypto project. It's a scam. You're going to hurt people. They didn't care neither because they needed money. I talked to that brother too. He didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't care. So in a press release issued by his lawyers at White Shoe Law Firm Quinn Emanuel on Monday, Heit said he welcomed the settlement, adding, we are committed to refunding all eligible customers through the claims process. Okay, our customers always come first. Protecting the brand, our reputation, and our customers is our top priority. Rotunda said he expects the claims process administered by Alex Partners LP to open up in October and run for 90 days. Heit and his companies will cover the cost, the fees as part of the settlement in Texas. If we really pushed for this case to be accelerated on the dockets in our legal system, we probably wouldn't even get to the point where we're representing evidence in the court by the time the clients would have received a return on assets. So this is good news. This is good news for those that were adversely affected in those states and for people who, to be able to get their money back, okay, from this crypto Ponzi scheme. And more actions are coming. They're watching all of them. You have to know that they're watching all of them. And like it mentioned in that article, there are still other actions that could be coming on a federal level, but I had to go live when I saw that because we have been documenting this. Me, Dr. Sergio Razel, brother Marcus Bay, okay, and shout out to them brothers as well. And there are others who've been exposing, Sister Tammy Morrison and so many others, that have been exposing and really you know, trying to let people know what this is and how they got started, you know, and why you don't want to be a part of it. So it's unfortunate it took place, but I'm glad to see that some people are getting their money back and that the states and federal government are still going to continue to pursue in certain actions that they need to, you know, take place. But with that being said, I just want to go live on that. Any questions or any comments? Oh, let me see what's going on in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Like and share this out, man. Get this information out because some people don't know. So if you're just figuring this out, go. If you're in those states, reach out to your regulators, okay, and try to get some of your money back, okay? Reach out to those regulators and try to get some of your money back. Even if you're not in those states, you might could reach out to your regulators and say, hey, you know, this action has taken place in these states. I was adversely affected as well. Is it possible for me to recuperate some of the funds that I lost? Okay, because people lost a lot of money. I mean, I remember Ben X had that, what was it, pocket watches with JT. And JT would show that video with Ben X and he talking about, yeah, we made 150,000. What did he say? No, he said $500,000. We making $500,000, you know, and they bragging and, you know, oh, we making 50,000 a month, $500,000. And, you know, people are putting in their retirement accounts and all this. And we got people putting all this money in these metaverse certificates, guaranteeing this rate of return and all that. And now look. So hopefully those people, you know, that got scammed from these people get their money back, you know, and they don't follow those people anymore. I would never do anything with them, you know, because they don't have any integrity. I literally don't see anything online from any of these GSP partners people. The major influence. I don't see nothing from Mike. I don't see nothing from Fraud Money. You know, and he was a major advocate online. He tried had a nerve to go on pocket watches with JT and try to call him out, say he ain't know what he was talking about. But do you see them now correcting the record, acknowledging their faults and their wrongs? Nah, it takes character to do that. It takes morals. It takes integrity to do that. You understand? And that's why you're not seeing that. So, Patricia Cherry, yes, she said, Ricardo, thanks for the update. People need to see this. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. And that's why I do it. Even when Karatbars went down, you know, I had my videos and, you know, I was acknowledging, you know, what took place, you know, and how we were helping people in the beginning get physical gold. And then how it turned into something else once Josip Heit brought on all his people and started scamming and everything else and all the lies that took place. You know, I did that apology video. I put that video out there. You didn't see anybody else do it. You know, and Dalco would tell me, why are you worried about other people? They're grown people. They made their own decision. Worry about yourself. I said, well, that's not right, Dalco. That they made a decision based off information that we are sharing. You know, we do have some, yes, they're adults, but they trusted us. We're sharing information. Don't worry about that, man. Send them to me. I'll talk to them. You know, I'll give them some BS and let it, you know, be what it be. I can't rock like that. If I do something, if I promote something, I really believe in it. I've done my due diligence to the best of my ability. And you know, but if I see something and it goes south, I'm going to acknowledge at what point maybe I saw it go south or what was going on and, you know, something to that degree. But you don't see that with these people. You don't see that with these people. Not at all. Not at all. So, with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys on the next live stream. Go ahead, check out my website, runwithrick.com. Got some opportunities in there, obviously, to get physical silver and gold. Never stop getting real physical assets. You know, this is decentralized. There's a major wealth transfer still taking place, but look out for the crypto Ponzi schemes. Look out for the scammers. Look out for these influencers, you know, these network marketers, these marketers like the Dalcos and the rest that I mentioned earlier that are doing something else. Okay, but now they're under the radar because I'm telling you, you don't see them online. They under the radar. You don't see them, but they're promoting something, getting people into another scam because they don't care about the people. They care about commissions. You know, because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of the people who are serious, they would have stuck with silver and gold. If you understood what we understood when we were in Karatbars, ain't no way you don't stick with silver and gold in some fashion. You understand? Because we understand what's going on with the monetary system. We really care. We really want to help people. You know, but most people it was about commissions. You know, unfortunately. But with that being said, I'm going to catch you on the next live stream. Ricardo Hamilton, Crypto Rick, M.I.M.S, making it make sense. I'm out.